AK, you made this?
What's up with everybody, man? I'm your host, Ivy, and you're sparking up with VANSNWEED. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that post notifications button, man. Today we got Darin Steele fucking with us.
You know what I'm saying? What's up with it, y'all?
How you doing, gang?
Shit, chillin'. How you doing?
Shit, fucking around. Blessed to be here.
Hell yeah, you got me outside in the park.
You feel me? Little forest, you feel me?
Yeah,
Little vibes. Yeah. Oh, God. Okay, first and foremost, shout out your social media and let the people know where they can find your music.
Y'all can find my music on all platforms, you know what I'm saying? From Tidal to Apple Music, Spotify, TikTok, whatever you want to, you know what I'm saying? My name is Darin Steele, DARIN STEELE. And you can find me anywhere.
Oh, God. Oh, God, make sure you tap in.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so take us to the beginning, man. Where you from and what's your story? To the beginning, yeah.
Y'all want to know where I was born and raised everything.
Where you was raised, you know, where you got your, got a little game and shit like that.
I'm from Sacramento, California, born and raised. South Sacramento to be more specific, you know what I mean? I grew up all over the South. My dad's from Detroit, Boulevard, you know what I mean? That's in Meadowview if y'all don't know. Right across from the RT. I grew up over Stockton in 47. And then with my mom, I always grew up like in Greenhaven, by the way, like a suburb, you feel me? I just tell everybody I'm from there because it's the most stable area I've been at, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I grew up all over the South, so, you know me, you know how I was at.
Right, right. Yeah. So what was the culture like in Sac?
Sac culture is the same as kind of what y'all see or know it as now, you know what I mean? It's always been a very interesting place when it comes to collectives and groups of people. That's the way I'm gonna put it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I kind of always, been to myself in that aspect. I've been in a rap group before. You know what I mean? We ended up having some falling outs and shit. But my big dog Moose Man, he's always been around with me. He was in the group with me. And my dog Skrilla, so it ain't never really been too much crazy things. I mean, life is life.
Yeah.
So shit be getting crazy. All of us got a crazy couple stories, you know what I mean? But for the most part, like, the vibe of Sac is just, mostly everybody trying to make it out that motherfucker. Like, nobody really want to stay in Sac.
That's everything out here.
Yeah, like, and my whole life, like, my family's from North Oakland, so, like, I always been kind of back and forth. So that's, like, my second home for real.
Right, we be seeing you in I-City a lot.
Yeah, that's where I be at, like, most of the time, because that's just family, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel more comfortable there. Like, the thing about Sac right now is, like, everybody kind of either clicking up or trying to do their own, like, well, you know what I mean? And I'm cool off of it. Like, I don't need to prove anything to Sac. Like, I've did a lot of things in Sacramento, you know what I mean? So it's like, at this point, I'm just trying to become a national figure and then move to being global.
Right, being different for real.
Yeah.
Exactly, because it's kind of like right now, I'm going to say everywhere, not just Sac, but it's a lot of beef rap going on. You feel me? And some of your style is not really like that.
No.
Exactly. So how do you feel about that, the whole beef rap getting so popular and shit like that?
I feel like it's always been popular. It's just it wasn't mainstream.
Right.
Like, to where it's like you got little white kids provoking beefs and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Because, like, they don't even be knowing what they talk about for real.
Don't know shit.
And, like, it's crazy because a lot of these rappers don't know what the fuck they talking about either. They just talking. So it's like, it's weird because as somebody that don't perpetrate or act like I'm all this and that, like, I'm very aware of what it is. Like, you feel me? And you can kind of just tell people don't really know what the fuck is going on.
Right.
And that'd be my biggest issue with it.
Exactly.
Like, y'all really don't know. Like, you feel me? I got cousins that died and all types of shit for this shit. You know what I mean? And, like, y'all don't really know what y'all even saying.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, y'all just putting phrases together because it sounds cool. And it's like, that's not, y'all gotta, you know what I mean? And for me, music was never about talking about nobody else. That shit was always about me expressing my feelings and my emotions and my life at that time.
Yeah, and, like, how it should be.
You know?
So is Darin Steele your real name?
Yeah.
Why did you choose to use your real name?
Keep it 100 because I used to really not like my nickname. My nickname is Lil Darin.
Okay, Lil Darin.
But I just didn't like it really, for real. But everybody used to tell me like they get into this rapper mode where they switch up who the fuck they is. Like, you feel me? And like, it don't matter where I'm at, I'ma always be Darin Steele. Like, you feel me? And it don't matter if I'm in fucking El Paso, Texas, or if I'm in fucking, you know what I'm saying, Madrid, Spain, or if I'm fucking in South Sacramento, I'm always be Darin Steele. It don't matter. Like,
Facts.
So I never felt like I wanted to like make some shit up and be like, I'm Lil Exotics or some shit.
Right.
Like, nigga, I don't like
this
nigga,
is exactly who you really is.
You know what I mean? Like, I rather you know, like, what's up, like, nigga, this shit is real.
Right.
This shit is real. Ain't nothing about this shit fake.
Oh God.
That's it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. So, what was playing around the house growing up, music-wise?
Shit, it depends on like the time frame of my life, I guess. You know, cause my my family's a little different. You know, they have their phases and shit. But a lot of gospel music growing up, for real.
Right.
My dad was heavy R&B. You know what I mean? He listened to like Layla Hathaway, Marvin Gaye, and shit like that a lot. So that shit would just be banging throughout the house all the time.
Right.
Keep it 100. My mom put me on rap for real. Like, she's the one who really brought that shit in my life. Like Tupac.
Okay.
Like my first ever like CDs I had that like just around me was Tupac's Greatest Hits. Lethal Injection. And I had my mom had like Marshall Mathers LP or some shit like that. So I used to listen to Eminem heavy. I used to fuck with Eminem a lot. I mean, I still do, keep it thing, but not the new shit like that. But I go back and listen to the old shit to like, I don't know, catch new flows, learn shit, you know.
Right.
I feel like a lot of people kind of, they make fun of him because his music isn't like necessarily what you want to listen to. But I'm a rapper for real, bro. I care about rapping.
Right.
Like, I don't really care about nothing else. Like, like, when it comes to this type of shit, like I only care about rap. Like I don't, all the other shit, like it's cool.
Right.
Like theatrics, the street cred, how hard you is, all that shit, that's cool. You know what I mean? I respect it.
Right.
But like, I give a fuck about this rap shit. Like, I'm inspired by niggas like Kendrick, J. Cole shit.
Right.
That's also like part of the reason why I kept my name. Because Kendrick Lamar, Jermaine Cole, nigga's name is J. Cole. Like, like I just felt like it's like why not do it myself? Like even if I don't necessarily make as conscious, like I'm not gonna say I don't make conscious music, but my shit ain't nowhere like on their level like type shit. I still be having my face shit too. Like, you know what I mean? But it's like I'd rather still just be my genuine self, because at the end of the day, I'm not in the music to perpetrate nothing. So.
Right. Facts. So in 2019, you dropped your project titled Doggy Dog 2, Gifted Curse. We gotta talk about that cover. Then in 2022, you dropped another project titled Toxic Love Curse, as well as a project titled Gifted Curse. Take us through that process and what inspired the music at that time.
Okay. Which one you want me to talk about first?
Let's talk about the first one, Doggy Dog 2. Talk
Really?
about the cover art. Talk about that cover art. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
I be wondering if people really peep the shit.
Oh yeah, I peep that shit. I peep that shit.
I've like, alright. I mean, y'all probably wonder why I'm so light skinned anyway. I'm black and white, so like for me, it's a really hard line being like fully racist to white people. I don't like the motherfuckers most of the time, but like I can't just be like so pro black that I'm like fuck white people, but I see what the fuck is going on.
Right.
And like in that cover, I'm basically seeing like from my perspective how I see shit. Like I feel like as white people could go around smoking weed and doing all this other shit. I mean, we about to do the same thing. Don't get me wrong. It's California. So we can smoke and things are a lot more chill. But I feel like they get away with like more shit and they deem it as legal. And we get like the shit into the stick. Like, you know, it's just like the difference between crack and cocaine. It's the same shit. But if you get caught with crack, you're going down for life damn near.
Right. Back.
You get some coke, you damn near get a fucking GPS put on your ankle and you'll be good.
Oh,
like,
God.
you feel me? So,
right.
That's why, like, with that cover, I was just kind of, and like, I was going and doing a lot of protests.
We seen that. Yeah.
And on that project, it's called Red Lines, and all the audio is shit I recorded on my phone. Like all the you'll hear it like it's the protest audio, and I recorded all that on my phone. And that same night, I had got arrested for protesting, me and 82 other people, and they like kettled us. So I don't know if y'all know what that is, but like it's like they pushed us from this side into this, like over this freeway overpass, and then they was on this side waiting for us.
Yeah.
So we couldn't move. So they basically just trapped us in.
The fuck?
And then they kept us on the bridge for like 2 hours. People was pissing on themselves. Fucking motherfuckers had broken arms, like broken legs, hella shit.
What kind of shit is that?
And then basically they took us all down to Cal Expo, because there's like a little cop station thing in Cal Expo or whatever. And there was too many of us, like they couldn't fill it up, or like it would have been too full. Like so they just let us go, like with like I don't know, citations or some shit.
Right.
But come to find out, I guess a lawyer got arrested too, and so they put a fat ass case against Sac PD, and like we won, I guess. And I got like a little bread.
Okay.
You know, that shit don't change how I feel.
You're right here.
Fuck that little bread.
Okay.
Like, okay, good looking, Sac. I needed that money, you feel me? But like, nigga, that shit, I don't really change what the fuck is going on. Them niggas still getting millions of dollars in military funding from the police.
Right.
The fuck do y'all need that?
Exactly. We don't understand. How you send all this money to Ukraine, but you can't handle what the fuck is going on here?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like the whole, it's just so much shit with it. Like,
exactly. It's too much to talk about.
Yeah, that's why, like, for me, like, with that cover, it was basically trying to just put it as blatantly as possible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you see how it is. Like, these white folks can do whatever, nigga. We stuck.
Hell yeah, they can do anything they want to.
And then in our environments, our shit look all ran down and shit. When you go over to their section, it look like that motherfucker spit shine.
I'm telling you. The whole, like you had on the cover, the Whole Foods and hella shit. They get better food. You don't see no Whole Foods in the ghetto. None of that shit. All
food source, nigga. Food source.
I'm telling you.
Pack and save, nigga. That's it.
That's what they give us. Hella food maxes and shit.
But they got Safeway and Lucky's and they shit.
I'm telling you. Let's talk about the Sprouts. All that shit.
Sprouts? I ain't seen the Sprouts in hella long.
Oh my god.
That's some real shit though, cause like, man, there's a fat ass Sprouts in Elk Grove, nigga. That shit.
I bet.
Big as fuck with a fat ass sunflower on that motherfucker, like,
yeah,
like, nigga,
real welcoming, huh?
Yeah, like y'all niggas just get the whole shit.
Oh yeah, we don't get that same treatment. Hey, but if you know, you know. At the end of the day, but let's talk that Hustle remix with Briss. R.I.P. Tricky Dance Moves, man. What was it like working with him?
Shit. I mean, shit. All right, let me break this down from the start, like. So I just want to say, I'm gonna say this part just because I feel like a lot of people be getting it confused, right? People be thinking like I be trying to act like I really know bro, and I don't. But he's one of the first niggas to ever show me real love in the music shit. So I'm gonna always rep for that nigga, bro.
Right.
Like, and he was supposed to be like doing shows with me. So it's like that's what we talked about at the video shoot. Like, you feel me? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Time would have told all. I don't know. We might have never kicked it or done nothing else again. Like, I don't know. You feel me? But I know that we had a decent rapport. You feel me? And the whole thing, for real, I was a fan of the nigga.
Right.
Like, I like the nigga's music. Like, I don't really like too many Sac niggas like music. Keep it real honest. Like, it just all sound the same to me. That's the reason why. And so, like, I felt like he was different. You know what I mean? And,
definitely.
And I actually seen like some potential stardom in that nigga, not just like, oh, he's a hood nigga rapping like funny or whispering and shit.
Right,
like,
it's different.
Yeah,
it's
like
different.
I felt like he was really like dedicated to the shit. I'm sorry to move these out the way. That'll help it a little bit. You feel me? I'm trying to help out.
Oh God, it's a windy ass day today.
Yeah, nah, but hey, either way, as long as we gonna get it, feel me? I don't care.
I'll get the whole table full away. We gonna talk.
We gonna keep it going. Nah, but yeah, nah, like he was a real see, this is the thing, like he was a real reputable dude in Sacramento, and like. You know, the hard part about working with Sacramento people is that their reputation precedes them. It precedes you too. So
So
lot
it's like if they beefing with somebody, then
I'm beefing with them.
Exactly.
Is what they think.
Okay,
you
right.
feel me?
Right.
Now, none of that stuff has to do with this music stuff, so I don't got nothing to talk about with that type of stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like at the end of the day, I've always been from South Sacramento, California. That's how I've always been. You know what I mean? But I don't got no like. It is what it is. I don't care if you Blood Crit, Morte, Sereno, whatever, bro. I don't got nothing to do with nobody.
Oh, everything. Nothing to do with nothing.
I don't got nothing to do with. You got some money, nigga. You got some blue strips. You got some green bags, nigga. Then we can talk. But other than that, I don't care about none of that shit.
Right.
Like this thing, like people, in my eyes, people get this shit all fucked up. It's like y'all want to be worried about the wrong color.
Right.
And I respect what y'all do.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
That's, you feel me? That's on y'all. And that's if you really grew up in that shit. And that's really what the fuck, like. Who am I to say anything about your lifestyle? Like, my dad, you feel me, grew up in some shit, and I favor red. I'm not a blood, but I favor red. Like, you feel me? And so people might get that misconstrued as in, like, I'm trying to be a blood or something, but it's not even like that. It's just the California culture for real.
Right.
Like, I can't even, and see, it's different. I'm from the valley. Y'all from the Bay.
Right.
Like, I'm from the valley. Our whole shit is all gangbang.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like,
way different out here.
It's way different. Like, like, even just kicking it in the ice, like, I just realized, like, them niggas is all hustlers, like, for real. Like, you feel me? And I respect the fuck out of that, because in Sac, it's like, niggas be forgetting, like, the point is to make it out.
Right.
Niggas act like you supposed to get trapped in this motherfucker. You supposed to crash out and shit.
Right.
Niggas act like you a bitch because you're not crashing out.
Right.
Like, okay, I guess I'm a bitch because I'm trying to become a billionaire. Like,
right. What is wrong with that? What's wrong with living in the hood? Like, are we trying to stay here? Like, you feel me?
And I don't think, like, okay, abandoning your people type shit.
Of course not. Yeah.
But, like, at the end of the day, my nigga, like, I can't be around nobody that's stagnant, and I can't be around nobody that's not trying to progress or have goals and motivations of their own. You know what I mean?
Right.
A lot of people don't got that. Like, a lot of people don't see nothing past Sac. They don't see shit past Oakland. They don't see shit past the Bay. Like, nigga,
they don't.
I don't, like, I love the Bay Area, bro, and y'all have shown me so much fucking love. But I don't want to be stuck as a Bay Area, like, artist.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
it's so much more than that.
And it's like, I'm starting to see it, and that shit warms my heart when niggas go out their way to go do bigger shit. Like, for example, that nigga Stunning Man, like, O2, like, that nigga is inspirational as fuck to see, like, this nigga is pushing one song, getting it from in his little section in San Francisco to now it's all over Oakland to now it's all, bro, I haven't hearing that shit in Sac, my nigga. Like, I heard that shit when I was on tour in LA. Like, you feel me? So it's like, it's not like he's going, like, you know, and that's different. He's pushing it in a different way. He's fucking with the NFL and trying to do more shit. A lot of people just want to make shit for their block. Right. It's like, your block is only going to get you so far.
Oh, God, let's talk about it.
Them niggas ain't even buying your weed.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
So it make you think they finna buy your fucking music, bro.
Exactly.
Niggas not even buying your weed, bro.
I'm telling you.
And if they do, think about what y'all doing. Yeah, stagnant shit. Buying weed, going in a circle.
Right.
Not making no progress.
Nothing.
Invest in something else, bro. I guarantee it. Give 1 month of investing in something else, y'all niggas will see a whole new light in life.
Right. Let's talk about it. On everything. So, you drop videos on your own YouTube channel and get consistent views. Has that made you want to be more consistent and, like, you know, keep dropping because you see that they fucking with you?
Yeah, but I feel like I gotta do it the right way. So, like, I got, like, perfectionism, and I got a problem with that shit. Like, I'll be feeling like shit gotta come out perfect and right. So I gotta have the right videographer, and, like, I was supposed to drop a video on 420, right? Right. But the videographer just basically didn't finish editing. Just didn't edit my video. You feel me? Right. And it's like
bad business.
And it's like, this is what I got in the game for. So I'm not just a rapper, bro. I do everything. I'm a engineer. I engineer all my music. I record all my music. I write all my music. I fucking market all my shit. I don't got no type of, like, team behind me to doing none of my shit. I do all my shit on my own. So, like, little setbacks like that really fuck, like, you feel me? That's really fucking with me. But at the same time, it is what it is. Like, it's just God saying it's not meant to be. Right. I dropped 2 videos already this year. And last year I only dropped 2 videos, period. Like, I didn't drop no other before. I don't really count the music I drop on SoundCloud as dropping music. I count that as like, there's a white butterfly right there. That is good love. There's fucking, like, dropping music on my SoundCloud is more like recreational. Like, I'm just like, let me get this shit off. So I'm not holding on to shit.
Right.
But like, last year I only dropped 2 songs on all platforms, and like, they did a lot. Like, Arrogant as fuck is like, bro, I didn't take that song serious whatsoever. Like, I just fucking was like, I'm about to get in this motherfucker. I'm listening to hella Rio right now, nigga.
Right.
I'm about to go stupid. I'm about to try to be on some Rio shit, but I'm gonna throw my own, like, you know, you know, I rap different, man.
Right.
So it's like, obviously my shit gonna sound different, and like, everybody likes that song, bro. Like, niggas tell me they like it, white boys tell me they like it, fucking white girls tell me they like it.
That's
like, you feel me? I be like, what the fuck? Like, they talking about, I feel like a bad bitch to this song. Like,
right.
Shit, alright, good. Keep slapping that motherfucker.
Oh, keep slapping it, keep getting my numbers
keep
up.
that motherfucker going, cuz
right.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that shit, man. Like, you feel me? I just care about you liking the music.
Right.
That's
At the end
all
of the
I
day,
care about, man.
that's how it should be, for real.
Yeah, man. I think a lot of people do this shit for the glitz and glamour.
The money and shit like that.
Alright, let me not bullshit.
You need for the money too.
I want the fucking money, bro.
Yeah.
If I didn't want the money, I'd be trying to be a district manager at Verizon or some shit.
Right.
Like, you feel me?
Right.
Like, niggas want the money. Like, let me not bullshit about that part.
Right.
But like, I really care about rapping too, though. So
like, it's actually a passion for you. Yeah.
Shit. That shit is my life. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, that shit is my real life. For like, I don't do nothing else but fucking deal with rap all day.
Right.
I'm studying rap all day. I'm listening to new shit all day. I'm listening to my shit all day, trying to make sure shit is right. I mean, I honestly, I be listening to my shit, making sure I like my own shit.
Right.
Like, real talk. Like, I be my biggest critic. Like, nigga, I be on my shit. Like, nigga, this shit kind of dying down in the middle of the song. I don't like how it's going, like, right here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, certain shit, I'm hard on myself.
It be like that.
You know?
We are our worst critic, and we always gonna be the hardest on ourselves. But sometimes we gotta really sit back and realize what we accomplished so far.
I know too many niggas, bro, that have hella potential that never released none of their music.
Ain't that crazy?
I'll never do that because the Jacket said, he got a famous, like, quote interview thing where he's saying it's about who's doing it. Like, you feel me? It's not about none of that other shit. It's about who's doing the shit. Cause he was saying, like, I knew niggas that was better than me, but I just kept doing it, and now everybody thinks I'm the nigga.
Right.
You feel me? And it's like, that's really what it takes. Is the dedication. I mean, like Nick would say, like, you feel me? You gotta be dedicated to this motherfucking shit. If you're not, then you don't want it.
Exactly. You're not gonna get nowhere.
Like, for example, like, why would I not come to this?
Right.
You feel me? Like, y'all showing y'all fuck with me. So I'm about to come fuck with y'all. I don't care what I got going or whatever. Like, I'm just trying to make, like, I would feel bad I couldn't come, you feel me, the other day.
Right.
Like, so it's like, I want to make sure I really fuck with y'all. Y'all reached out to fucking me, so it's like, and people don't get that. Like, that's what it's about. It's about fucking with who's fucking with you.
Man.
And if you're not where you want to be at right now, that don't mean stop.
Right.
You gonna get there.
Exactly. It's all about networking at the end of the day, for real, for real. Be so honest.
Yeah. Relationships carry your whole career.
For real, for real. So, you opened up for Nesta Pharaoh, Blueface, Guap Dad, Larry June, Shorty, and just recently, Baby Tron on the Megatron tour. It's Santa Ana in Oakland. So, what's the best part about performing and getting around these big artists?
You know, meeting niggas is cool, but like, I don't be going there to like try to be friends with them and shit. Like, I think like that's one thing probably people think is like I be trying to cloud chase and shit, but like really I just be trying to show like I could get there. Like I can get there. Like it ain't really nothing for me to be right there. It's just I don't really be trying to like push it. Like nigga, I opened up for Rod Wave before that nigga was popping. Like you feel me? Everything. Like I done everything. It's just my thing is I like interacting with people that like me.
Right.
Like you like my music and shit. Like that make me feel good as fuck. Like,
Hell yeah.
Like you know what I mean?
Right.
And so like I like opening up for people because everybody got a different crowd. You know, everybody got a different sound, and people like different things. And I like to see that. For example, my song Ditto is probably like, in a sense, my most popular song, right? Because I performed it the most, and like a lot of people really like that song, whatever. But whenever I go anywhere, I can perform that song.
Right.
It don't matter what kind of crowd. And it's weird because that song to me is like kind of like on the like hoodish side, like,
right.
You feel me? And but I could go do that in front of the whitest people,
right?
And
they love
fuck
it.
with me, like, you feel me?
That shit
so
up.
it's like,
yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, like, that's my favorite part of performing, is seeing that my music can reach everybody.
Right.
That's what I like.
Right.
I don't care about one demographic. Like, you don't like my shit? That's what's up, bro.
Right. Somebody will.
Like, I don't even care.
Right. Exactly.
Like old girl said on Friday After Next. Shut up, bitch. I know somebody who like it.
Oh, God. For real. I know somebody who like this shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ,
You
though,
feel
for
me?
real.
I
Like,
swear.
real talk, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I know
Right.
people that do like it, though. So,
Exactly. As you
nigga.
should.
And-
Somebody fucking with it.
And my mama's proud, nigga.
That's all that matter. Your mama
I don't
proud.
give a fuck about nothing
Oh,
else
God.
y'all niggas gotta say to me. Nigga.
Right.
I don't care about
If
nothing.
my mama fucking with it, then nigga, it don't matter.
What am I gonna complain about? Like,
exactly. Opinions don't matter at the end of the day. Opinions do not matter at the end of the day.
If people get that shit, like, for example, you can go through my page. You can see weird comments. I don't even trip off that shit, and I'm not even like not even popular.
Right.
like I'm not even popping or nothing. Like, so I can only imagine what it's gonna be like. You know what I mean? But it's like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, you went out your way to spend your little time to say whatever to me. And it's like,
you did it miserable.
For a second, you know, everybody get emotional. So for a second, niggas be like, woo-doo-doo-doo. But it's like, I'm not about to be screaming at no phone, bro.
Right. What's the point?
Like,
pointless.
Like, I don't even like arguing with bitches, like, on the phone. Like, keep it real. Like, honestly, like, bro, when motherfuckers call my phone, like, tripping on some shit, like, bro, I don't even be trying to hear it, like, you feel me? And then people be thinking I'm trying to get defensive or something. Like, no, my nigga. I don't want to hear this shit.
Yeah.
You are arguing with me about some shit that really don't matter.
Exactly.
Like, my life is so to the point where it's like, little shit does not fucking matter. I got too many people that is dead and gone that really I need to make sure this shit works out for. You tripping on me over, I don't know, the smallest little relationship shit you could think of. And it's like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
Man, it ain't that serious. You talking
like,
too
bro,
much.
What are you talking about? Like,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's gonna sound so fucked up in a sense, but nigga, if I'm giving you my time, it means something.
Right.
Like, for real. Like, I don't got time to be just giving away. Niggas work.
I'm telling you.
I damn near work a
into it.
full-time job on top of trying to be a fucking rapper, my nigga.
Right.
Fucking my, like, and I gotta give the rest of my time to rap.
Right.
But then y'all want me to sleep too, right?
Right. Right.
Or y'all want me to be cranky and angry around this motherfucker, cause that nigga, people ask you. That's why I got the project called The Grinch, nigga. That shit is no joke. Niggas be, you know what I mean, real grumpy and irritated.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
Be like that. For sure. So, what's your relationship with High Tolerance? They book a lot of shows, and what game could you give up-and-coming artists on how to be able to get slots in these concerts and how to network?
Shit, High Tolerance been fucking with me since like 2018. So I used to fuck with like hella other booking agencies, like little shit that did local shows and shit. The best advice I could say is don't be scared to spend your money. If you ain't willing to go broke and spend your money on getting a slot for your performance, then you're not ready. You don't give a fuck about your career, bro.
Right.
You'll go spend fucking $500 on some shoes, bro. Or
But not
you try to go, you feel me? All this shit, you'll get all this shit. You know what I mean? But you won't fucking spend $500, $600, $700, $800, $900 on a tour slot.
Right.
Shit, that shit is 10 minutes, my boy, for $900. But guess what? It's worth it.
I'm telling you.
But y'all niggas don't want to do that because y'all want to focus on all that wrong shit in music. Like, this shit does not come overnight. Like, that's the other thing. Like, people expect, like, to drop a song and blow up. People expect to do a show and become famous.
Right.
Like, nigga, that's not how shit works, bro.
Shit
You
will
gonna
take
do a
time.
show and 2 people gonna fuck with you, maybe. Maybe. And that's gonna happen for at least 10 shows. Then once you start getting more comfortable on stage, then shit's gonna start picking up and more people will start fucking with you. But I ain't gonna lie, this shit is a process. You gotta start slow. You gotta start from somewhere. That's the famous saying, but it's real.
Right.
If you don't start from somewhere, you ain't never gonna get nowhere.
Right.
So
right.
That's the biggest thing is like, don't be afraid to spend your money on yourself.
Scared money don't make no money at the end of the day.
Man, say that shit again. Oh God. Cause like at the end of the day, if you ain't willing to, like, bruh, y'all niggas will go spend money on a re-up, but y'all niggas wanna go spend money on some t-shirts to flip on some legal shit. Like,
right.
Come on, bro.
Right.
It's literally the same shit. It's literally the exact same shit. You go buy a product, you sell it, and you go buy more with the money you made off that product.
Right.
That's the same exact shit.
Exactly.
Y'all could do that shit with t-shirts and fucking nobody could ever say nothing and you don't ever have to worry about jail or no shit.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they don't get it though.
You could do anything, bro. You could really do anything you want to. It's just you gotta want to do it. You know?
You got to.
And it's never gonna be. Some niggas got Cinderella stories. You know? Like
Overnight.
For example, like I give you one. To me, Blueface is like a Cinderella story.
Yeah.
That nigga barely started rapping for real. He really started rapping on his phone. He didn't even really start rapping in the booth. He was like rapping like freestyles to his phone, and people. That's how he got like people started fucking with him and shit. And then pulling up to them schools and doing it.
Yeah.
But like, and then he just blew up with that Tatiana song or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like that's not regular. And that shit still took that nigga a year. It's still a year.
Yeah.
Shit is a long time, man.
Yeah.
You gotta be dedicated and willing to go and embarrass yourself.
Right.
See, that's the other thing. You gotta be willing to embarrass yourself and be able to laugh with yourself. Laugh at yourself.
Right.
If you fuck up, bro, it's a mistake. It's not the end of the world.
Right.
You know how many times I fucked up on stage? You know how many times I missed the beat? You know how many times I fucked up on the words? You know what I'm saying?
It happens.
But shit, you can go read my them comments. The niggas is in there talking about, you had the best set of the night, all that
really
shit.
Fucking
like,
with you. Yeah.
So it's like, bro, it all takes time. You know what I mean? But my advice is just to invest, invest into yourself.
Right. To your craft for real.
Something that's gonna actually progress you out of your situation in a positive way.
Right.
Sometimes the other shit is faster, but sometimes the money in the long run is more worth it, you know?
Exactly. So what about your music makes you feel passionate about your art?
Like what you mean by that?
So what's a better way I can put this? Okay. I'm coming like, I asked you a question. I'm trying to figure out how to put it. I'm supposed to say it a different way.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on.
What the fuck you mean? Shit. Let me rephrase it. What makes you feel good about it? Like, what makes you feel good about creating your art?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like a sense of expression for me.
Right.
When I feel like I got some shit off that I needed to get off, I feel like, nigga, finally got that shit out.
Right.
But like, I think one of the things that like for me is like when I make songs and then forget about them and then listen to them again, and then when the feeling I give myself, like I'll just forget about the way I'm flowing on the song or the shit that I'm saying, and that shit'll give me goosebumps. See, cause
like
I listen to music off the feeling. I don't care about like all the other shit. Like, I care about how that shit make me feel.
Right.
And when my music can give me a feeling that I get when I listen to like people that I like and people I love, that's when I'm like, all right, this the one for me. Like, or this the one that you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do something with this one, like for real.
Right.
I don't really get like too. I don't know. I wouldn't say like I get like I definitely get like where I record and then I have a favorite song and I'll slap the fuck out of that shit for like a week straight. But like I don't get like too overly hyped with my music for real. I try to like record like 3 songs at a time. So like if I'm gonna get in the studio, I want to record 3 songs so I have different shit to listen to. You know, just just try out new shit. I think that's another thing too, trying out new shit. I always wanted to be the most versatile rapper.
Right. Not stuck in the box for real.
Like,
yeah.
Literally, you can go on my YouTube right now and go listen to Kickback, shit, Hustle, and then go listen to fucking Switch on Me. Them is all 3 different songs. Like, and you would not think that's the same nigga.
Right.
But it is. And that's what I mean, like, I want to be able to express my emotions with this shit.
Right.
And how I'm feeling at the time. And that's why I'm grateful for where I came, because a lot of people like my shit. And they like multiple songs on my shit.
Right. Like actual fans type shit.
Oh yeah, bro. People started, like, it's not a lot, but I done sold a few of my songs. Like, you know what I'm saying? It say songs purchased right there, man, on that motherfucker. Like,
yeah,
that shit feel good as hell. Like,
man, somebody fucking with it.
Like, I don't give a fuck who bought that shit.
Right.
Somebody bought that shit, and they fucking with me. So
right.
I feel like I'm making progress, and shit like that makes me feel good about the music too. It makes me feel like
you can actually do it.
Everybody got doubts, so I got doubts too. Like, I'd be like, should I even be doing this shit?
Right.
Like, should I even be rapping? Maybe I should be a manager.
Yeah.
Nah, cause that's really what I'm good at. Like, you feel me? The show shit. Like, everybody always asks me about shows.
Yeah, cause you book so many of them. I mean, shit, you opened up for half the fucking music industry. Shit.
And it's like, I definitely like would be open to that. But it's like niggas don't be as serious as I am, so it's different. Like,
yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, like, so like with myself, that's why it's cool and easy for me to fucking do shit, cause it's like, nigga, I know I'm serious. I know I'm
right.
Dead ass, nigga. If I'm doing this shit, I'm on it.
Right.
I'm doing this shit. I don't care if it's just me or if it's me and all
my
my
God.
niggas. Like,
if it's just me, it's gonna happen. For sure, for sure.
That's how it's supposed to be, though. Like,
right.
And that's where the passionate shit comes in. Like, cause I feel like people forget about. You really gotta really want this shit. You gotta love this shit. You gotta, like, I respect, like, there's something I wish I could do. Like, interview people and shit. I wish I could do that. I'm just not that personable. Like, I am when I'm trying to talk to you, but not when I'm not trying to talk to you. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, people always say I'm hella, like, standoffish, or, like, I got a natural mug about myself, so people don't want to approach me and shit. Like, and it's like,
I bet you hella cool. I mean, you seem hella cool right now. Shit.
Well, I'm a regular ass person, bro. Like, I'm cool, man. Like, I am. It's just.
Don't be afraid to walk up on them. You feel me? Talk to them a little bit.
Yeah, like, bro, it's cool. Like, we can be cool and friends. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck I did. But it's just like, at the end of the day, I mean, I guess there's must be some type of respect with that too. They feel like, ooh, I don't know if it's okay if I come and talk to him, but it's cool, I guess. I'm trying to fake it. Right. I need all y'all niggas to come talk to me.
Man, shit, maybe you can smile more. Shit.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, that's hella funny. That's that right there. That's like my main shit in life. Everybody say you need to smile more. Like, nigga, you need to shut the fuck up. Like, that's really how I be feeling, but it's like, at the same time, I get it. Like, I don't know, it's just, you know, I be having a lot of shit on my mind, like I said. Like, I do all this shit on my own, so, like, all day long, that's what I'm thinking about. Right. So I be in a cool ass environment, chilling, and nigga, I'm sitting here thinking, like, nigga, I gotta make sure we get this merch. We got this show in 2 weeks, and nigga, I need to make sure this. Yeah. Like, I don't never stop thinking about making this shit work. Right. That's all I think about all day long, making this shit work. Like, you feel me? So, yeah, sometimes I'm just not necessarily so happy.
Well, I guess they're gonna see after this interview why you like that, and you feel me? They can see. Hey, put the camera on him.
Nah, don't put the camera on this little ass dog.
Why is he yelling? Anyway, we're gonna cut that part out.
I'm hella bloopers.
The real shit. That's why I keep it in. Shit, it's natural conversation.
Yeah, that's hella funny. That's the real shit. I like that shit. I ain't gonna lie. That's just funny as fuck.
Badass dog, little motherfucker.
I swear to God. Nigga, I don't know what it is about y'all Bay Area motherfuckers, but I swear to God, y'all niggas don't know how to train y'all dogs.
Oh my God, who you telling?
I was in the city one time, like walking by, like to Hay Street and shit, Bro, I swear to God, these two pit bulls started running down the street attacking each other, bruh.
What the fuck?
I ain't never seen a nigga cock his hand so far back, bruh. That nigga said, fuck! Nigga, that dog, I swear to God, that dog went to sleep. Nigga,
Damn.
I was like, bro, that was the craziest shit I ever seen. I was like, see, that's some wild. And that's why I don't really fuck with dogs like that, bro.
Yeah, they actually buzzing. They actually buzzing little stupid shit like that. Little stupid shit like that. You feel me? But music, like we just talked about, music is a form of expressing yourself. And what do you think people will feel from you when they hear it?
Shit. You know, I hope y'all feel related to. Honestly, that's all I care about. I want y'all to be happy. I want to make dance music for y'all to dance to and all that type of shit. But I want people to really feel like I'm relating to them. Like I'm saying some shit they going through. Like
Relatable music.
I'm trying to like get better at that. You know, sometimes I'm not so vulnerable about the shit I be going through because I feel like it doesn't necessarily need to be out there.
Right. Everything doesn't. That's true.
But like, I've been going back and forth about this song I got. It's called Therapy Part 2. And it's really like, I got like I ain't gonna lie, I got 2 songs on my next project that I'm like lightweight, not really like necessarily the most comfortable with. But it's like, it's just like what we were talking about earlier with, you gotta drop your shit. And I feel like if I don't ever get this shit out, I'm never gonna let it go.
Right.
See, like for me, certain shit is about letting this shit go. If you releasing music, it's letting this shit go. I mean, I got songs about, like when I make a song about a girl, sometimes it ain't about that one girl.
Right.
It's about like 4 of my girls that I've been with, that like how I feel about some shit. And like that, it's like all related to, so I'm like damn near, it'll be like 4 bars, and damn near every bar is about a different girl, but it all sounds like I'm talking about one person. You feel me? And so like, some of that shit's hard to talk about. Right? It's hard to let, like Toxic Love Curse was hard for me to release. I be wanting to take that shit down a lot. But I be like, nah, you gotta just.
Like somebody else may be going through what you feel me? And
I mean, they people still slap the shit, so it's like I can't just take it all. It's like somebody, you feel me, related to it, I guess. But you know, I feel like I wanna make better versions of that. Like, you know what I mean? Like I like to make, like with my next project, it's gonna have a little bit of everything on there. But normally I like to make projects that are all like one type of sound. Right. If that makes sense. Or like all one related topic. Like, it's like with Doggy Dog is all about just being in America, being human. Like nigga, this shit is dog eat dog out here. And if you don't think it is,
no, for real, it is. Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Then you gonna be cracked. You feel me? And if you don't see like shit, like my big dog Camp always say, bro, it's pimp or die out this motherfucker. Like, and they go with everything. Like, it ain't about bitches pimping on this shit. It's about everything in life. Shit, NFL players and NBA players is getting pimped, but you know what I'm saying? It's just all different ways. And you feel me? You're doing shit. You got to think about it differently. If you're not really out here ready to take advantage of the situations and make sure that you putting yourself in a better position, people are just gonna be taking advantage of it. Yeah. And it's hard to do. Like, I got a big heart. I don't be trying to fuck people over, bro. Right. Like, and it's not about fucking people over, but it's just like sometimes it might feel that way. Right. But it's not. Business is business.
Yeah. At the end of the day.
You know what I mean? Business, not personal. Like, you know, some things is real as fuck. But shit. You gotta understand, I done a lot of bad business that made myself hurt. For real.
But you learn from it, right?
Yeah.
Learn from the situations.
Yeah. You know, and like I said, that's like me doing shit on my own. Like, yeah, I got people that help me with certain shit, give me advice through it all, but I make all my final decisions. Right. So it's like some people I kind of like, I don't expect to like get a whole bunch of like knowledge or like help from. I just kind of like go over certain shit with them, make sure I'm not actually out of my fucking mind trying to do certain things, and then I'm like, all right, well, I'm ready to make sure this goes, you know. But I hope that these songs are well received, you know. because they're different too. Like a lot of people are not talking like this.
Yeah.
And like that's one thing like y'all will notice like on this project. Like I got some sounds that might sound in today's time frame or whatever, but everything is pretty much like unique to my sound and shit.
Right.
And so I just hope it's well received. Like people really fuck with it. That's all I really care about.